pick out, and we don't charge anything extra. All colors are the same price as black.
I like that a lot because I was like, man, they don't charge for colors. Everybody does. So that was a big thing.
That's another corporate scam because it really doesn't cost them anymore to do a color. We really went right to the Storm guys and went 8-foot walls. So
that's
hopefully
tall.
soon I'll build them a little shorter, try to get the price down a little more competitive with, not even competitive because there's nobody else that builds them, but just something that's not $60,000. I want to make it where a smaller guy can spend 30 to 40 and have a self-contained unit.
So how come you're running a scissor instead of a telescopic on this one?
Because this is a 630 scissor hoist, and the way I have it placed as far forward as I do, I have it placed far enough forward where it gets enough dump angle to dump anything out, but it also lifts 23,000 pounds of payload inside the trailer.
That's crazy. What's up, you guys? Andre here with ZbWKwL. I'm super excited right now because we just got some coffee and we are headed down to Top Shelf Trailers. It's super close. We stopped at Amelia's Island. Super good coffee, so if you're in the area and you come, get some. Alright guys, we are about to arrive at the dealership. I'm like a little kid whenever I see trailers, trucks. Like, I love this type of stuff. Bet you this is one of their... And here we are. I love this place. Trailers everywhere. Let's pull in here. A little bumpy. Very nice views. And this pink is popping, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Maybe I should be driving this pink trailer around, huh? Yeah, I gotta get myself a pink trailer, guys. I am excited to check out their roll-off trailers. They just started building those, so I'm super curious to check them out and see exactly how they are built. Because maybe eventually we'll get a roll-off trailer, but for now we're sticking to dump trailers. What a nice setup. Trailers everywhere. This is a roll-off trailer right here. Bumper pull. So we got the owner himself right here. Check this one out. Then they got 2-foot walls for those of you guys that just haul heavy. Super nice. You just can't fit as much, and it's harder to put your advertising on it.
So I bought roll-off trailers for a while and was selling cans.
So you bought a Texas Pride trailer basically until you manufacture?
For Texas Pride, yeah. I can buy everything from, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So are you just gonna keep it, or are you gonna sell this one?
We sell it. They build good trailers, I just changed a few things on mine roll-off trailers that I do a little bit different. We build I-beam frame. I want I-beam frame on everything. Yeah.
These cans look pretty big though. Do you have any on the ground or no?
Across the road. These are 17-yard cans here, 7x14x5.
So this is an up-close look at the roll-off trailer, but it's not really a Top Shelf trailer. It's Texas Pride because he is working on building his gooseneck yet, and but he made the cans already, so he wants to sell them. But he's selling them with Texas Pride roll-off trailers. He has his own bumper pull design, so I'll show you guys that one. But so far the goosenecks are all Texas Pride except the cans. Those are his. He makes them. And they look just like the dump trailers. They open up the same, right?
Yep, barn doors on the rear.
Yeah. Yep, just like the dump trailers. Super easy.
These are some cans we built.
Yeah, they are beefy. I like it. It's super big. You can put your advertising anywhere you want.
Yep.
You can't even... Is this a one sheet?
Yep.
One piece?
Yep.
Dang, I didn't see that before. Usually everyone has it welded.
Yep. It's probably going to go to a 2-piece just because it's easier for us to build. But right now all our 17, 18-yard cans are 1-piece walls.
That's a big piece.
30-foot gooseneck, dual hydraulic jacks, single wheel 10,000-pound axle, so it's got a 20,000-pound GVW. As you can see, it doesn't have any wood on it yet, so it's got a torque tube in the middle. It's pretty important on big goosenecks. People don't want them to flex.
So is this going to be just really an equipment trailer?
Yeah,
or
just a flatbed equipment trailer. It'll have mega ramps on the rear. The ramps aren't mounted yet, just because they just wired it the other day.
Dang, this thing is massive. 30 foot?
Yep.
Looks like 35.
25-foot flat deck with a 5-foot dovetail.
Man, this thing is massive.
And they're single wheel, they're not dual, so you can get away from, you can kind of hide from DOT. Because the DOT guy thinks it's a 15K trailer, not a 20K trailer.
So, what's your experience on the dualies? Because a lot of guys run dualies, but they're running 10K axles. Does it make a difference if you're running single wheel or not?
Dualies just handle more weight, but it's an immediate red flag for the DOT guy.
Yeah.
As soon as they see 8 tires, they guarantee that you have to have a CDL to be able to pull that trailer. Where with these single wheels, and we can put a 16-ply tire or 18-ply tire on there and get away from, kind of hide from the DOT guy a little bit.
Yeah. I'm trying to find how big the ply is on this one. Where is it?
16 ply right here.
16 ply.
125 psi.
125. Dang, that's a lot of psi. How much do the 14s run? 100, right?
110.
110? Dang, that's a big difference because I'm running 80 right now in the 10 ply. But is this Texas Pride top 2 or yours?
Top shelf.
Top shelf?
Yep.
Yeah, I like this right here. Yep. Makes it look a lot more beefy when you're going down the road.
Standard gooseneck gussets. You got pump and battery in here for the hydraulic jacks, so you ain't got to crank no jacks.
Where is the button for them? Oh, right here.
Regular dump trailer remote. Yep. It's just.
Oh yeah, that's sick, man. That is sick. Beast of a trailer for sure. They end up putting like big metal sheets up top so they can store stuff. How come you don't do that?
You can put like a metal grate in there just to make like a chain holder, little chain box to store stuff. This is a winch mount right here.
Okay.
That's
sick. It
does already have a battery in there for the hydraulic jack, so you just wire the winch to it.
That's cool. I like how you put it right on top right here. That's perfect. Are you ever gonna start putting from the stock a metal plate over here for like so people?
Only if somebody wants it. Not
only if someone
cares about all that.
So if y'all want that, make sure you ask for it.
Extra chain tray.
Yep. I see you have a lot of black ones. Is that still your most popular color?
It's becoming not the most popular color, only because we offer so many colors. Everybody likes something different, but black has always been the go-to for any trailers.
Yeah, that's what I happened to find out. That's why I don't want black.
Yeah.
Because everyone has a black one.
Yeah. We were really the first ones. Not really the first ones. Everybody made color trailers before us, but nobody really offered colored trailers on the spot. You know, we have them in stock or we're a week out, and we don't charge anything extra. All colors are the same price as black.
I like that a lot because I was like, man, they don't charge for colors. Everybody does. So that was a big thing.
That's another corporate scam because it really doesn't cost them anymore to do a color. They just want to upcharge it and try to make more money.
Yeah, this is probably the most honest dealer in the U.S. I don't know about outside, but this guy will tell you numbers if you want to know. He's not here to scam anyone. He's out here to make a living, but also be honest making one. So he'll tell you all the things you need to know. Right, Mark?
Yes, sir. It's just an old dump trailer that really ain't... Somebody could fix it and use it, but...
Yeah, this thing's had the best of its life.
Better days.
Wow. Was this like one of the first ones you built?
Nah, I think this is actually an old All-Pro trailer from my dad's company.
So it's not a top shelf, huh?
Nope. But very similar. Very similar. That's the original twin-cylinder trailer setup, which we still build today. But like this one is an old. This one ain't even nothing of mine. I think this is an old All-Pro. You can see the sticker.
All-Pro.
From probably about 2003. The back of it rusted out and broke the hinges.
Dang.
The guy left it here. I told him I couldn't fix it for less than like $3,000, and he didn't want to pay that. And he said he was going to come and get it, and that was about a year ago. He never come and got it. So I'm assuming he's donated it to me, but.
Looks like you might have to take it to the scrapyard yourself,
huh? I don't like to do anything like that. I just leave it sitting here collecting rainwater until he ever shows up. Because my luck, I'll go scrap this thing.
And he'll show up.
By the next day,
ask for the check.
Now he's going to be like, oh, you owe me a new trailer. I'm like, no, dude, you brought me a piece of scrap metal.
That's true. So apparently these aren't repo trailers, guys. These are just repairs.
Yeah.
And there's not many. This is a top shelf. What's wrong with this one?
This one looks like the rear tire's flat. Looks like they broke the doors off the back. They broke the tooth off the bottom door right here. That's a weak point. If you try to use this as a pry bar, it will break that tooth off. Just like anything in the world, something's gonna give at some point. In general, This thing just gets road hard and put up wet.
Yeah, they definitely beat on this trailer.
Yep.
How come you don't put like 2 locking points if that snaps? Like, why don't you have one up here? So if like the bottom snaps, you'll still have one.
It's something else to catch back here. It'd have to go above the door right here, and it's something else to catch things on the top. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. And I feel like when people load these things heavy, if they spread the walls out at all, that top hook won't actually catch anymore.
Gotcha. From Tennessee, dang. He drove this thing broken, or he towed it here?
He's from Jacksonville right here.
Oh, he's got.
Tag says Tennessee, but the phone number says 904.
This is sick. Do you sell a lot of grapples or no?
Probably 4 or 5 a year.
4 or 5 a year. But I bet if you guys have a big storm or something.
Yeah, we haven't really marketed the smaller ones. I've got some claws on the way to build some smaller ones, some like 14-foot trailers, 16-foot trailers. But when we started building them, we really went right to the storm guys and went 8-foot walls. So
that's
hopefully
tough.
soon I'll build them a little shorter, try to get the price down a little more competitive with, not even competitive because there's nobody else that builds them, but just something that's not $60,000. I want to make it where a smaller guy can spend 30 to 40 and have a self-contained unit, be able to pick it up and dump it.
Dang, this is 60 right now, how it sits?
Yep.
That's a big boy setup. How much can this grapple lift?
Like 2,000 pounds.
2,000
people
pounds?
that build the claws, they actually rate them at 3,000 pounds lift. But I picked up a 2,000 pound log, and that was all that thing wanted.
And all that they wanted, huh?
And I weighed the log so that I know
Yeah.
what it was, because I was curious myself. But for a guy cutting up oak trees, hauling off a bunch of brush, like tree toppings or anything like that, these things are monsters for them.
Yeah, it looks like it. Check it out. Ladder. And you built this fully, right? You didn't.
Yep. Whole trailer, every piece of it.
Dang, this is a big inside.
7 by 8.
Hey, you can build a tiny home in this thing.
Yeah. Put you a tent in there, you can camp out, take it to the state park.
Yeah. So how come you're running a scissor instead of a telescopic on this one?
Because this is a 630 scissor hoist, and the way I have it placed as far forward as I do, I have it placed far enough forward where it gets enough dump angle to dump anything out, but it also lifts 23,000 pounds of payload inside the trailer.
That's crazy. My buddy has pretty much the same trailer. Is this 8x20?
Yep.
Yeah, with the 8-foot walls?
4-foot.
I mean, not 4-foot wall, sorry, 8-foot wide.
Yep.
Yeah, he has the big techs, and his wouldn't lift the load of dirt. Actually, I have it on YouTube.
Yep.
But he had it pretty much fully loaded with
And
dirt.
if you look, his hoist will be back right here.
It was, and he hates that.
Yep. And that's just an engineered trailer that they don't want to break. They don't want it to be able to lift more than it's supposed to, because they don't want their sales lot to deal with the warranty of it.
Hey, John, if you're watching this, bro, you said there's not enough space. This guy made it work. Because he said, yeah, I guess big techs can't put it because there's not enough space, but you made it work.
And you
that
can
is
also
right here.
flip that hoist either way. It can be turned the other way for like my clay tile roofers in South Florida. I turn the hoist the other way and shove it all the way to the front for a 16-foot box, and it'll still lift 25,000 pounds.
This is a beast of a trailer. 10K axles, huh?
12K.
12K? Yeah, these are big boys. John, you're missing out. How much would you sell this trailer for? Because I think he paid 31 for his big techs. Same
With
setup.
hydraulic jacks, they're 23,000. With manual jacks, they're 19,995.
Oh my gosh. That's over. That's like a 33% difference. That's a good price, man. That is, I mean, I'm sure he would have bought this instead of that big tex. He said that himself though. He said, yeah, Cali be charging. But John, this is 14 ply tires for that price, not 10 like you have, bro.
During storm season, the guys with like telehandlers and in FEMA areas where they're getting paid per yardage, they want the tallest box they can get so they can get the most cubic yardage, because they're only hauling 2 to 5 mile range, loading and dumping, and they'll do it like 10 to 15 times a day. So they want the tallest box they can buy, but it only works whenever you have something that can load into that thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. How much?
I've sold a couple to some guys, some cabinet guys who have their own sawmills or like their own planers, where they run the cabinet dust or whatever that comes off a planer, that dust, whatever you call the piece off the planer that blows the dust into something, they'll cut a hole in the side of it and blow it and fill the trailer up, where they only need to dump it, every few months.
Gotcha.
Let it just fill up. Sawdust don't weigh nothing.
So it's pretty much like your grapple trailer, but a little bigger on the back, right?
Yep. That's an 8x20x8.
And how much does this one cost?
That's like a 27,000.
27,000. Yeah, much cheaper than 60.
Yep. It's $1,000 per foot to go up on the walls.
Gotcha. If you guys are out of state, like in California, he will sell them to you and ship them to you for a lot cheaper than you will end up paying for a trailer over there.
It's like a dirt bike race, so it stays dirty.
Hey, this is his truck right here. He's got the Laramie. And that's the trailer. We'll talk more about it later on. We're gonna go drive across the street.
This is after the trailer is welded
Uh-huh.
been cleaned.
Yeah, this looks scary, man. Like rusted and stuff, but I mean that's how they look before they're painted.
Yep. We wipe them down with a full wipe down the lacquer thinner, get all the oils, all the chalks, everything off that we can get off, and then we send them over to prime and get them primed.
Beast. And then this one's just freshly painted, huh?
This one's got to have a repair. You can see some blooms in the paint, running in a few places. We always like to live behind the motto of runs don't rust, but I don't want a trailer that looks like Ray Charles painted it going down the road. So an occasional run on a top shelf trailer is never forbidden. But let's see if we can find some why it's sitting over here.
I see this right here. Was this it or not?
That I'd almost let that ride because you guys using dump trailers really never see that. But you can see where it gets heavy right here. That's probably why it's over here. Get them panels sanded out.
Oh yeah, I
fixed.
see this.
Yeah, but just get one occasional is no big deal. Starts to get too much, I like to sand them out and fix them.
It's hard to find employees that will follow your rules, right?
Yeah. So like I said, if you see a run in paint on a top shelf trailer, you can guarantee it's not going to rust right there. So
this is interesting. What's going on here? I never seen that.
Gate. So you go to both sides, you pull this pin, pull this handle, stick the pin back in that hole.
I wish I ordered it with the spreader gate now. I totally forgot about it.
Then you come over here, you pull this pin, you put it in that hole, and then the doors swing open.
And you can you lock it with the chain?
Yep, the chain's there so that you can set it.
Okay.
Take the chain, you can put it in this little key
Oh, perfect.
hole.
Okay, I see you now.
Yep, you set it, say about right there.
That's money right there. I'm proud of you that you put this step though, because this is a big thing.
It does help. Yep.
Yeah, when people just want to look inside the trailers, instead of like, because I use the I-beam frame now on my other one.
Yep.
I was like, I want that on my trucks, but I'm not gonna bring it to Florida to put it on.
So these things are sticky wet.
Sticky wet.
They sit out here and dry for the day in the sun, and then we put them in our weld shop at night so they get a full cure.
What's your most popular color, you think?
My favorite is gonna have to be the gray.
Gray too?
Yeah, I'm a gray black kind of guy. I wear gray t-shirts, black shorts, black shirts.
Yeah, like this is the perfect color. It's not too low-key, but not too flashy in my opinion.
It's kind of like the famous paint color of housing paint right now, agreeable gray.
Yeah, this
But
is
it's
nice.
a little bit darker.
So I see that you changed this. Mine's don't have that.
So depending on the GVW of your trailer, you could have a different coupler.
14K.
That is a 15,000 pound 2 5/16 coupler. Also during COVID times, there's times where we couldn't get this coupler, so we used a different style. It was rated the same weight.
Gotcha.
This is my favorite coupler for the 15Ks, just because it does come with the pin attached. It's got that push latch there. When you hit that, that's locked on the ball. This is my favorite coupler, but at one time we couldn't get enough of them to supply what we were selling, so we used another brand.
Gotcha. And you started making bigger boxes, right? Because mine's not that big.
We changed it
and
up
you
to the
swapped
big
this
box.
to the front, huh?
Yep.
Man, this is sick. The big boxes. Now you can carry a bunch of extra chains or whatever. Straps. Because I have everything in the bed. This is nice, having a bigger box. This is the hydraulic jack right here. You get 2 jacks when you get a hydraulic jack. And then this is his cans right here. This is what he actually builds. 15-yard can. You have any 20s? Probably do on that side, huh?
There's 2 stacks of 17s over there. There's a 17 there. The 21-yard can, 6 foot tall. I really only build them to order because not a lot of people like them. That 5 foot tall can is the most ideal can for everybody. Some people even like the 4 foot can just so that a big contractor or construction guy can't just absolutely overload it.
Yeah, for
But
the
it seems
goosenecks,
like
yep.
That 5 foot, 17, 18, you can argue it because it's like 17 and a half yards truly measured. That's the most common.
Yeah, plus a lot of contractors, they don't want to throw over the sides.
Yeah.
So if you build them too tall, they don't want them.
Yep.
That's why they be going with the 2-foot walls often.
And then you see these trailers over here, they just got built in the last day or two. They're
Nice.
just sitting over here waiting to be cleaned.
And this is the 17. It's
Yep.
same exact style you said, huh?
Yep.
Oh man, it's really in there. Yeah, this is a big can. You can fit quite a bit in here.
Yep. This is the most popular.
But if you load the stuff with concrete and dirt, I mean, you're gonna be beating the crap out of that winch. It's not worth it on a gooseneck. I mean, for light stuff, yeah, big ones make sense. But for
And
heavy
you can still
stuff,
get these in like a 4-stack pack. If you buy your first roll-off trailer and you want 4 of them, I built these so that I can still stack 4. I can actually stack 5. It just gets heavy.
dang, 5 at a time. That's crazy.
You got to dump them out, and you got to bolt your own doors on, and you're gonna have a few scratches because you're dumping metal cans out of another metal can. But
You
to
save
make
a
it
trip.
easier and more convenient for you to be able to get them. At the end of the day, it's just a roll-off dumpster.
So when you ship them, is that what you're gonna be doing? Like
Yep,
they're
how
gonna
these
always
are-
gonna come
how
with
these are
scratches?
stacked. It's just, if you look how like this can's stacked right here. So this can has to dump out of this one. It's
Yeah.
gonna scratch it in places.
Yeah.
You're gonna touch it up. It's just part of it.
But you do include free paint, right?
Yep,
Do you include more paint on the roll-offs or same amount as the
I
dump
just-
trailers?
I typically send a gallon with the roll-offs. It's $40 a gallon paint. It's not $1 million, but if it at least helped the customer touch them up.
Yeah, nice. And what kind of trailers can run these cans?
So my cans are 47-inch rails. You can use a Texas Pride trailer, a U-dump trailer, or a top shelf trailer. 7x12 it looks like. Spreader gate.
So what's the smallest trailer you've sold?
Like a 6x10.
6x10. So you will build them? Just are they custom? Because you don't stock those, right?
We just haven't built enough of them. We haven't got enough demand to build a bunch of them. In the future, in the next few months, we'll have a lot more for sale like that.
Gotcha.
Right now, we just get, it seems like every time we start to get slow and we start to create and build new trailers, everybody wants to buy a 7x14, and we just get so busy, it's like we can't build anything little or special. Too many people want to buy our 7x14s. Secrets of the trade right here.
Should I not show them?
No, that's all right. If you need to build if you need to paint a lot of ramps, I don't have this trailer patented, but this is our famous ramp trailer. We paint about 2 trailer loads of ramps every day.
That's crazy. Man, this thing's got paint on it though, I can tell.
That's one of those, we definitely don't care about the runs on the ramps. It's a spray and pray. We want it fully covered in paint and let it ride.
Yeah. But this is it, guys. Heavy duty trailer. You can adjust these brackets right here, or whatever you want to call them, for the tarp. We did. It was put into up here. We popped it up more. That way it's closer to the frame when it's fully in. Let me put it fully in. So it's touching now, and I like that because it wasn't going all the way back, and now it goes a little over these walls. I'll show you guys more videos on it. But this is the trailer, man. Things looking beautiful. Got to still get the ramps for it, pay for it, and stuff like that. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited to make some money with this trailer. Gray on gray. Spare tire, you need it. It's a must. Really like the step, like I said earlier. And I was wondering if these are oil-based axles. They're not. They're still grease, so that's nice. They have this instead of the caps now. So these are gonna be a lot more solid and last. If you hit them with the dingo loading really close to it, you know, you're not gonna break them off and stuff like that. This is gonna stay because it's pretty solid metal. We still have all the fancy stuff and remote if this fails or I forget it or something like that. So that's nice. That's the extra paint I have for touch-up if I end up needing it. Telescopic. It's a Byers electric tarp. Let's raise it up and see how high it goes. Super nice place, man. That is long, 16 foot. You can definitely tell a difference. First cylinder is the slowest. it will start getting faster. See how close to the ground this thing's gonna get. We'll go to the front because I don't want to raise it way too high. Dang, that is crazy. That's an insane dump angle right here. Sheesh. It's almost scary, honestly. Yeah, you're not climbing that. Barely even clearing the ground. It's like 2 remotes. But it goes down pretty fast. I'm gonna open the tarp for you guys so you guys can see it, but it's got a motor up there too, running wires to the battery, charges off the truck. Let me see when I raise it. See how that lights up? That means it's charging off your truck. If that doesn't light up, there's either a wiring issue with that or your truck. I want to see if you can lower it and like run both at the same time. Wow, it will do both. That's impressive. So I'm gonna lower it back down, but if you're in a time rush, you can literally do both at the same time. I don't have this on the remote, so I got to do it over here. But I'll show you guys once it's fully out. So it goes much more. Just don't know how safe it is because it's like the tarp is on its last push. Tarp's going through here, so that's kind of nice actually. And then since it has the electric tarp, I don't have these open spots up here to bungee this down, but I mean you can still reach across. So that's one thing you got to think about this. I'll go into more details about this tarp later on in another video. Just show you guys kind of like the basics right now. You can stop if you need it, you know, halfway and stuff like that, so that's kind of nice. I'm pretty sure if you go hydraulic jack, you're gonna get a metal tank, which is a lot more heavy duty than the plastic one I have since I don't have the hydraulic jack. Pretty solid hydraulic jack. That definitely is a beast right there, definitely. I mean, check that out. I mean, it's fast, man. That's extremely fast. Lights up, you see it charging. And this box is really big. Comes with the solar panel, your hook if you need to hook it when you're loading equipment. Just got done talking to them, paid for the trailer, getting ready to head out. I had to buy a hitch. If you watch my other video, you know I forgot mine at home like a little dummy. So I had to buy a hitch. All right, you guys, I'm gonna head back to Georgia right now. I'm gonna cut this video right here because I'm gonna film a different one driving and see how much miles per gallon I can get towing this thing with this truck. We got around 20 miles a gallon coming here with no trailer, but let's see what we get on the way back. So if you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.